Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Let's see if I can remember what we were doing. I think I managed to fix my framing problem, by the way. Turns out I had the computer doing things it shouldn't be doing. By means of settings that were turned on for doing things that weren't required. My own fault, I
Percentage
was
go.
doing weird things with it.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
So any weird framing
Welcome
issues that
back.
should be happening are probably as a result of things not doing things that they should be. Okay, so what are we doing? Let's check our emails. Okay, that's that bit done. What have we got? Let's go to Aya. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Now, Aya does have a vault, but it doesn't have an architect because the vault has remained active. Okay. Charlie, is that you? No. What are you still doing here?
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Okay, just the one thing. I thought I had everything. Yeah, that's all done. There's going to be people that I need to talk to in Aya now, I think. Yes, the Moshai has set up with a few people for me to talk to.
The Moshai said you remember when the cat arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared, why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Chosen meaning chosen for exaltation. The Angara didn't understand this.
Directory reports. How long till the Angara allows civilian visitors?
I'm working on it. For now, all visits to Aya must have an official purpose.
We'll discuss this later.
Any luck with Sorvis Len? Our continued presence on Aya may be at stake.
I'm working on it. When I have something, I'll let you know.
That's something I've got to take care of.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I'd volunteer to live in another colony, but the options are terrible.
Okay, Liam, let's get on with your stuff.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
We're gonna get in trouble for this. Because this guy doesn't want to sell to us.
When trouble comes calling,
Hey,
will you be
Alexei.
ready? Buy my armor.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me. Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
You do what you have to. Let's not make a habit of it.
I don't want to. Like I said, I don't blame them for getting cross. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. I like coming here. Just enjoying time with you. Feels normal. About time something did.
Let's focus on the good. I like being with you too.
Another day saved with a few words. You remain amazing. But let's just see a vid next time. I have a Hanar romance I've been saving. Sheen of the Dawn.
The uncut version is banned, but it's just 6 minutes of iridescence.
Oh, you haven't seen the subtitled bootleg. But I can't show you that until...
Until...
third date?
Does this count?
Yes. Yes, it does.
So funny. Liam's all about the movies. Right, mark it. Then I'm going to have to waypoint it up.
Fresh? Something I can do for you?
I'll get moving.
Was it in the generals? Must be in the generals.
No trouble, I see. Good.
Yep, there it is. And I think that's it. Might as well check this one over here as well. Materials are always useful.
Have a look.
I want that one. Let's grab that. Not that one. That'll do. Okay, let's waypoint this up. People to go talk to.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the cat, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the cat. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a cat transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
This is why sometimes it's best to go with your gut.
Now is not the time for debate. I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name.
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Okay, I'm going to save us a bit of time because I played this game before. I actually know where the guy is. So, yeah.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The Ket lured your people into a false friendship.
It worked. A month later, our council disappeared. Our city was thrown into chaos. When the Ket came again, it was to conquer us at our weakest. They're cunning. They know what you desire and they offer it. Be careful.
He's down below. Or at least that bit is. Let's go in here, have all with Ephra. Make sure I scan that. By the way, if you give the VI to the Angara, she becomes here, and she's not very helpful.
Go back to the other batch I gave you. Yes, sir. Am I reading Joel's report correctly? You stood and watched the Rokar's leader shoot him? What was your plan if Aksul killed my best soldier?
I wouldn't have let Jal die alone.
Lucky it didn't come to that. What do you need?
Let's have a little chat, shall we?
There's no official Angaran military, just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
I gotta go downstairs. Need to pick
No
up
entering
them.
the med center until you're clean.
Oops.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Forgot about doing that.
My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Okay, that's it for in here. Okay, now here's the Resistance member.
I detect the infrared dye Silvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's...
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal, time of change. It worked well, until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Pathfinder.
She doesn't really want to sell us stuff, but yeah. Let's grab that, don't want that, grab that. Don't need that. I'm going to end up remaking a pistol. Hey, Cora.
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Lets us focus on everything else.
Training sim. Right, what we got? What's this? Curator. Ambassador Riala is here. Yep. Let's do this one next.
Hello, Pathfinder. Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
Okay.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
So, I don't have anything apparently.
That figure really is something.
Avela thinks it's an ancient deity.
Something about it calls to me, like a friend.
I love seeing our Milky Way peeps mingling with the Angara. It's early in our interspecies relationship, but I hope we can build on the momentum.
We have an amazing opportunity and a great responsibility.
Whoa, that's your inspiring voice. You really can't turn off diplomat mode once it's on, can you? Just riding you, Ryder. Keep up the good work.
Will do, PB, will do. Why is it telling me to go to the curator? I thought I did.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Ah, I do have artifacts.
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even. It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
Do you know much about where your ancestors traveled?
No, not at all. The Scourge wiped out nearly everything. We're only just beginning to travel again.
Could they have made it to another galaxy? Like us?
It's possible. For all we know, there are entire Angaran worlds beyond our reach.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing this beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
I can't imagine losing everything that way.
You left your culture behind. This isn't much different. In any case, relics like this help us. You've given me more to study than I ever expected. I've got a lot of work ahead. Thank you for your help, Pathfinder. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to call this it for this episode. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.